Okay, so the thing is, okay, so the thing is, okay. So I've been thinking about the whole idea. So here's the thing. Okay, so what I wanted to do initially was have like this whole thing, like this core, and then have like the use cases and then infrastructure and all of that, and then like the presentation thing. Let's ignore the other one. This one is infra. So the thing is, I wanted to have like this in whole Python, and then have like another architecture that is completely. I am fucking okay. Okay, you get it. And then have it like injected from here to here, and this would be C++. C++. Okay. And then have like the injected thing into infrastructure, and then implement the whole thing from core all the way to the entire thing. So this was the initial idea. What happens? It's clearly like over engineering. Like I don't need this whole thing. I just need it to be a bit clearer. So the idea that I'm having right now is having the whole thing in C++, the whole thing. So I can have like my core here, like understanding like classes in pure C++, then having like all of the use cases, then having infrastructure so I can choose whether I want like Vulkan or I want OpenGL or whatever, and then in the outer layer having all of the calls to the CPython API. So I can actually like have, for instance, in here in C++, I can have this provisional thing where I actually build the thing as engine, and then I can come into here, into the init, and have like importing from engine, import.engine, and then I can have like, I don't know, like from engine I can actually import the things that I want, and then I can actually do this, which is the last bit that I do require. So that is the whole idea so far. And I have like version, and then have like this. That's it. And then I can actually import things like about here, and then call them out like, I don't know, whatever I want. That is my idea right now. That is a lot easier to implement. That is a lot less headaches. I actually can like have a lot more freedom and actually get all of these things working. Like I can actually, like for instance, I can actually implement all of the classes that I want for Python in this layer, which is going to be much easier. I can actually treat whether I want Vulkan or I want OpenGL, and then inject them, like build them here on a bootstrap thing, and then inject them to the service. This is a million times easier, in my opinion. I don't know. Then I can actually like build, for instance, if I want to do tests, I can actually use like PyTest. I'm also thinking I want to test per layer, so I can actually have like extra tests built built entirely on like C++ and stuff like that. Like it's going to be much easier. I think this is a way to implement this thing. So now I've been thinking as well, before we get to actually implement the thing. Also, just for you to know in case, because I've implemented like other packages for Python, and I never really understood why you need to do this, but now I fucking understand it. So when you do like, when you have like Python, you can actually like run the thing like if you do from time import, like this thing is only going to grab everything that is stated here and nothing else. So you don't actually need to import like everything from it, because it would be simply chaotic. You can actually state what you can provide to the user, so they have this quick import thing. I actually don't really like I just like doing like import time and that's it, and I can actually choose which one, and it's in my opinion a bit easier to understand, but I don't know. But yeah, that's the whole idea for now. So what do we have to do? So let's continue with the entity. I think this is the correct approach. I would like to have like extra stuff. Like I would like to have like a next thing, like a private, and that it's a, wait, I'm not here. Here. Yeah, I already have it. Okay. Yeah. So I can actually iterate over them. Then I can actually have like a void. I think it's a void. I don't know. Like an update. Okay. This is what the user has to implement. Yeah. Okay. Or well, since it's going to be, yeah. So part of this logic is going to just be like calling this with Python inside of it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just like adding logic here, so the user can actually call out things. I'm also thinking, I think I'm going to implement like a queue, because, well, I'm not so sure if a queue, but actually like that data structure, yeah, a doubly linked list, so I can actually like get all of this. But I already have this. But I actually, the idea is to have like multiple like threads or something, so they can actually implement stuff that way. I think I can work with that on the Python level. Like it allows multi-threading, and it's actually a lot easier. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. So the main thing that I want to actually start doing is maybe have like an engine here. First of this, I need to fix the fucking thing on Emacs. Yeah, because it generates this. I don't want that. Entities head, so I can actually iterate over all of this. And I don't know if I actually like update virtual. This whole loop thing. I don't know if I actually need them, but yeah. Then this one, because I already know what I want in these ones. Maybe I need something else that I am not aware of. Yeah. I'm going to implement the engine thing. So, yeah. Well, I can actually have like this. Identity. I'm not so sure what I want to do here. Maybe I just do this. Yeah. And I also return like an integer for like if it succeeds or not. Yeah. This one, this one, this one. I do not remember exactly what the thing is that I want for that. I wanted like virtual, and in here I want to actually have it implemented. Okay. 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 Yeah. So I want this. Okay, this engine on HPP in core. Yeah. If okay. Yeah. It's bothering me so much that I actually have like the entire thing like tabbing wrong. I think I'm gonna fix that first off.